Unifin is a leading financial services company in Mexico, offering leasing, factoring, and automobile credit services. Sergio Camacho is its CFO. He joins me to discuss the trends in the industry and the company's award-winning corporate governance. But first, Sergio, talk me through your business lines and how the company is structured.
We have three business lines: operating leasing, factoring, and auto loans. Our main business is by far operating lease, in which we finance whatever asset an SME may need, providing full visibility on how much they need to pay on their initial down payment, their monthly rents, and the residual value. So that it's a very, very good financing alternative to the SME sector.
What are the key trends that have been affecting your business?
Well, the key trends have been the growth. On a macro perspective, Mexico, even though it does not have shown tremendous growth but whatever you can see on other emerging markets, but it has shown steady growth. And the growth has been driven by investments, mainly by the SME sector, which is the sector that we focus on. And that investment needs to be addressed by buying machinery or getting whatever you need to do on a production line. The operating lease precisely solves that issue, because we can lease whatever product, either from an airplane to a printer or a camera, like in the studio we are in, and provide with the lease to the SME sector. And that's the way that we are supporting the growth in the country.
And how have you been capitalizing on that growth?
Well, we had 13 regional offices. We do a lot of market search on how are the trends on GDP per region within Mexico. And based on that information, we put the regional office there to be very close to our customers. We hire local people, so these local people know the families or know the founders, or know the entrepreneurs that are within that city or within that region, and that poses a very good competitive advantage towards how to approach these guys.
Now, what impact is Mexico's forthcoming new presidency likely to have on your business?
Well, since we are focused on the SME sector, and it's a very resilient sector within the Mexican economy, we do not expect any significant change on the trend. However, whatever the public policies that this new president may impose to the country, that will have an impact on a macro growth. And of course, that will have an impact on our clients and our customers, on their decision-making process for investments, for acquiring a new machinery or acquiring a new product or business line in their respective corporations. So it will have an impact, but it will depend on how he's going to be towards the public fiscal and monetary policies.
So what would you say is your growth trajectory for the next 5 years?
We will continue growing. This company was founded in 1993, months before the tequila crisis. So within the company, we had management that has been through the tequila crisis, to the dot-com crisis, to the Lehman Brothers crisis, and Unifin continues to grow. So depending on how the macro is, let's thinking about a crisis or whatever, we can capture that opportunity for growth. Because the traditional banks, basically whatever they do, they just reject and pull them out from the country. 90% of the traditional bank in Mexico, it's a foreign owned, So we are there, we're very close to our clients, and that of course provides us with or put us in a very, very good position towards the potential growth of the company.
Thanks for watching. Watch the next video for more on Unifin's corporate governance, and go to unifin.com.mx to dive even deeper. And as always, please subscribe for the latest international business insights from worldfinance.com.